I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've opened this box before, but we're gonna pretend like I haven't. So just a quick unboxing. Oh, I've been waiting for this lens. Whew. That's beautiful. That's a little bit of a telltale sign right there. And now, can you guys see the front element of this? You just look at that piece of glass. It's huge, massive. This lens is absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to show you guys exactly what it can do. Before we start the review, I want to thank everybody for all the support I've been getting lately. And if it's your first time here, you might want to, think about subscribing. Anyway, let's get back to the review. By the way, disclaimer, this lens was bought with my own money, so I'm going to try and make this review as unbiased and as honest as possible. So this lens is going to cost you $600. That's a third of the price of the 85mm 1.4 GM, so that's an awesome deal considering it's a 1.8mm. Now, the feel of this lens, it's very, very premium. You think it's a metal lens, but it's actually plastic. The ring, the body, it's plastic. It looks like metal, it imitates metal, but it really isn't. The bayonet at the back, that is metal, so that's a huge plus. There is no weather sealing, so Sony, what's with that? It's a piece of rubber. Surely you could stick it in every single lens. The filter thread at the front, I'm afraid that is plastic, so be careful when you're screwing filters on the 67mm. You do not want to thread that because that will be a nightmare. It has a programmable button right here, so that's really cool. You can program it to what you really want. And it also has a FMF switch, so if you're filming and you really want to switch to manual focus quickly, you just have to switch it, and that's done. You don't have to go into the menu, select manual focus, go back and start filming, and then go into the menu again, select all that. You just click it, it's done. So that's really helpful. Is it heavy? It weighs 371 grams, so that's like almost 2 iPhones. It feels really good. It doesn't look too big, and it feels balanced. I mean, I don't feel like it's front heavy. It feels really natural on the actual camera, so it feels good. It feels really good. So the 85mm 1.8 comes with the lens hood. It's plastic, but it will definitely do its job as long as you don't throw it around too much. So inside we have 8 to 9 glass elements, so that's pretty cool. It has a circular aperture, so if you guys can see that right there. Made up of 9 aperture blades, so it's nice and smooth bokeh. It's beautiful. Trust me, it really is. It has a minimum focusing distance of 80 centimeters, which is standard for an 85mm lens. It's cool. And if you put it on an APS-C camera, you're having 127mm focal length, so that's a little bit too long for my liking. It has no image stabilization, so that's maybe a downside for some people. It doesn't bother me. The Sony a7 III has really good IBIS in-body image stabilization, just to get those micro jitters sorted out. Generally, awesome lens. Let's get to the test right now. So as you can see, for this lens to capture you head to toe, you need to stand back about 8 meters. Focus is ridiculously fast. This is f-stop 1.8. I'm tapping on the metal pole, then on the leaf, see how fast it focuses. This is AFC continuous in photo mode. It dropped about 2 frames. If you like balls, then there's loads of balls here, and they're so round, they're so perfect. These bokeh balls are just gonna drive anyone insane. Look at that. Beautiful balls. Beautiful balls. So this is f1.8. Now I've stopped down to f2.8. Now I've stopped down to f5.6. And I also want to show you f22. So this is isolating me from afar. You can see it's quite nice. And this is isolating me from about 80 centimeters. Beautiful. On the right hand side we have f1.8, on the left f2.8. It's about the same. If we go to f5.6, it's also pretty similar until we get to the edges. Back to f2.8, the edge is already a little bit sharper. Now if we go to f5.6, the edge is substantially sharper. Right, so what you're seeing now is my A7R3 filming my A7 III, and lucky I didn't throw this thing away when the Sony update came out with the intervalometer, because it's really useful. So I'm going to show you how the 85mm works with IAF. So you should be seeing my eye right now being followed by the IAF. If I go out of the screen, it should catch me right when I come back in. That's how it works. So let me just pop this onto the camera and show you how quiet the autofocus is. I'm going to pop it up right next to the microphone. Can you hear that? That's focusing right now. That's incredible, huh? You can't hear anything, can you? Just me pressing the button. Insane. So the 85mm 1.8. What is it good for? Well, it's amazing for portraits and photography. It really is incredible. It's really good for low light photography. It's a 1.8 lens, so it's very fast. And sport photography, it's fast. It's got incredibly quick autofocus. When it comes to video work, would I recommend it for video? Yes, I would, because the focus motor, you can't hear it. It's extremely fast. It's even faster than 1.4 GM. I have tested it. And if you're looking for a good lens at a good price that's ridiculously sharp, pick this guy up. Really, you will not regret it. So guys, you thinking about buying this lens? Do you have this lens? Drop a comment down below. And you know, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. It's gonna help everybody out. And I'll catch you on the next one.